So hey, hi, how you doing? Just wanted to upload a little video. I'm gonna do a few chores, just some garden chores. Probably gonna be a short video today. Did longer ones last weekend, so this one might be short. May come back and do another one tomorrow, I don't know. But just wanted to come out, put out a little bit of content, walk around the garden a little bit. I think I've got some dadgum pickles we gotta pick, and might even have a little watermelon we're gonna try to pick. So that's what we're gonna do. Got my little basket, because I got a feeling that she's gonna have a bunch of pickles that she did not pick. She is in quarantine. Actually, we both are. We all are. So we are staying at home this weekend and just going to try to get some, I don't know, some garden footage or something. Not seeing any pickles. Turn this around a little bit. She must have already been out here, because I'm not seeing a whole lot as far as tomatoes go. Sunflowers are starting to be done, but boy, did they ever do it. I mean, they got with it this year. We'll go ahead and step into the garden just to see if there's anything in here. I've got a feeling that she has already. It was cooler this week. Get a little toad frog. I see a little toad frog. Yeah, it was cooler this week, so she got to stay outside a little bit, which was a great change in the weather, because it has been. I mean, it's a little warmer today. I mean, it's definitely warm outside, but it's not as hot as it was last week, which is a good thing. But I am afraid, however, that there's a heat wave coming next week, and it's going to be probably even hotter. But we had some cool mornings. I know she likes to get out in the mornings, and that's when she does most of her garden chores. So I'm assuming that she stayed on top of everything this week, but you can't never tell. I mean, she's not a real good pickle picker. She did clean out our asparagus bed. It was way overgrown. Now, whether we got any asparagus out of it, I do not know, but man, it was covered up. I don't know if I ever actually videoed it to show you, but she definitely cleaned out the asparagus bed. There's one little one right there growing. I think she got some out of it. I hope she did. I think this is our second year, and I mean, it was nothing but a bushy mess. So I'm assuming that we can maybe have some fresh asparagus. I'm hoping. Here it is again in the middle of the day, though. I'm out here in the garden, because that's when you're supposed to do it, is in the middle of the day. If you pick stuff early in the morning, see, then you're picking it early, and things don't have time to grow. You got to wait till on up in the middle of the day when it's hot. That way everything that was there in the morning is just, well, it's juicier, you know what I mean? It cooks a little bit already. She's got some things going on out here. I'd be lying if I told you that I knew exactly what they were, because I don't, but she does have some things growing. Pretty flowers. I think these are some kind of beans. They look like beans, I'm not sure. Chinese 5-pepper. Really like them. But I'm not eating one today. Well, you know what? Why not? Woo! Look at her. Look at there, delicata squash, but I don't think it's quite I don't think it's quite ready. I think it needs to get a little bit bigger. I believe it needs to get a little bit bigger. There's a couple more tomatoes over there that are orange, but I think we're going to wait on those. That squash is actually probably ready to pick. It's right here by the gate. You would have thought she would have seen it. If she wanted it picked, I'm assuming she would have picked it, right? And I didn't see no pickles over there, so I think we're good on that. I'm seeing some pickles over here in this bed. She replanted this bed last weekend, so we've already got some new fresh squash. I think that's yellowneck squash. She's got some new ones coming up, so that'll all be ready before too long. Oh, look at there. Yep, that's a pickle. That's a pickle. There's a pickle. So yeah, we got to get in there and pick those pickles. How many pickles can Jay pick? I'm almost to the point where I actually think she's leaving these on purpose. I think she's tired of pickling pickles, if you want to know the truth about it. I've got a couple friends of mine though who, if they knew that she was leaving hot pickles on the vine, they would be aggravated. Because I know of at least 2 other guys that would like to have some pickles, and I'm not counting me, that didn't get any this year. They're just not that special. These right here are still a little bit, if I put my finger up there, you can see they're just a little bit too small still. But they'll probably be ready in a day or two. Look at that little big pickle. That little big pickle. I think we can get this one probably. So we got a couple pickles out of there. They are starting to slow down. I'll have to say the pickles are starting to slow down. I don't know if she's going to plant back. I really doubt it. I don't know that we have enough season left for pickles. Cucumbers. It's just easier to say pickles. You know what I mean? I'm looking at all these tomatoes that we had laying on the ground, and they're not really doing so good. I tell you what I seen yesterday. So my wife, and I'm sure, oh my, I'm gonna get grounded. Tomato cage fell over, so I'm trying to stand it up, and it just keeps falling because this one's in the way. I can't do nothing about it. I know I'm out of frame. It's quality production here, folks. Quality production. What I was going to say is, so I've showed it in the video a couple times, and anyway, I built a homemade greenhouse. Hoop house, hot house, whatever you want to call it. It's not heated. You can see it in the background right there. And it's worked really well. And it's still fine. I wished it was a little bit bigger, but you know, it was the first time. I wasn't sure it was even going to work anyway, so maybe this fall or something we might make it a little longer. But anyway, back to the story. I wasn't sure how the plastic was going to work because we didn't buy the expensive plastic. We just bought the cheap plastic. Wasn't sure if we needed clear plastic or frosted plastic, and you know, there's a big difference in the price on all that. So we went with the frosted, and it still worked just fine. The frosted, with the sun beating through it, still hot, it keeps everything, you know, still enough sunlight shines through there. So the frosted plastic works just fine. What doesn't work just fine is my wife is just like everybody else's, I'm sure, or I shouldn't say that, maybe the majority or maybe the minority, I don't know. Any animal that comes up on our property, especially if it doesn't have a collar showing that it belongs to somebody, automatically belongs to us, whether it's a frog, turtle, or the aforementioned cat. Long story short, we have, you know, a cat problem. She gives them away when she can, but anyway, we have a cat problem because somebody can't quit feeding them. Anyway, I was outside last night letting Tucker dog out to go to the bathroom, and I happened to look up towards the greenhouse. And on top of the greenhouse, I saw two panthers. That's right, I said it, panthers. And they were on top of the greenhouse. And didn't even have to look. Already, you know, I just knew that they shouldn't be up there, because the plastic, even though cheap, has actually held up over the summer in the heat and stuff really well. I was afraid it would get brittle, you know, and just tear real easy and stuff, but it's worked out pretty good. There's some issues with some of the build quality, but plastic held up fine. But I knew after seeing what I seen last night, we were going to have an issue. And yep. So I come out here a while ago and I looked up on top, and this is what I saw. Yeah, they had gotten on top of the greenhouse and they have clawed it to pieces. So it is no longer waterproof. It's definitely gonna leak. And as you can tell, I'll flip it again. All these little holes here. Yeah, the plants didn't do that. No, the plants didn't do that. I'll give you 3 guesses at what did that, and the first 2 do not count. So you understand what I'm trying to say here. Hence the reason we can't have nothing fancy around here. Oh me. So, you know, there's that. I'm going to just do the right thing, act like I didn't see it, and not, you know, not say anything. Let her find it. She'll probably say that I did that, but you know, I did not do that. If you're wondering what that is behind me, those are rugs that I am. I shouldn't say I am, but Kim is hanging on the clothesline to dry. We don't hang everything on the clothesline, but a lot of the stuff we do saves a little bit on energy. And if your electric bill was the same as mine last week, then you definitely want to save some energy. Save some money there. Now we are going to try to get to this watermelon. Now this is, I'm not sure, some kind of baby watermelon. Now when you see this watermelon, you're going to say there's no way that's ready, and you may be right. However, it is a dwarf watermelon, so it's supposed to be small. It's a 1-person watermelon. I just don't know if it's ripe. Okay, so we are going to pick it, because I wanted to last weekend and I was not sure. And you know, if the longer it stays out here, the overripe it's going to get. So I'm going to do the right thing and go ahead and pick it. Maybe slice it later on video, and we'll see if it's ripe or not. Now, you're supposed to be able to tell by the little curly Q thing here, if I can get in there. The little curly Q thing, if it dries up, this thing right here looks to be dry to me. I mean, it's shriveled up and dry, and if I move it a whole lot, it's going to break. And that is the watermelon. Now the size of my hand, as you can tell, it's not very big, but we are going to pick it. Oh, yeah, see there? Yep, it fell off. So there you go. It's a little bit bigger than a softball. Oh, sorry about the camera whack there. It's a little bit bigger than a softball. Like I said, it's only a little one-person watermelon, picnic melon, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know. Like I said, I've always heard the little curly Q on the end of it there. If it's dried up and shriveled, then it's ready. So it was dried up and shriveled. So we are going to probably slice that after a while and see if it's ready. I don't know. It's hard to tell on watermelon. I know they say you can thump them, and it depends on how much, you know, how yellow they are, how long they've laid in the field, but you never know. Until you cut one open, you never know. You just don't. So we will try and see what we can come up with on the watermelon. Other than that, we've got most of our pickles picked. Look at here. Let's film these little chickens. You ever seen something so crazy? These chickens don't care for me either. We may have to go get eggs. I'm not sure I want to get eggs, but we may have to go get some eggs here in a minute. At least check. I know she picked some. She didn't pick eggs. She gathered eggs some this morning. There's another pickle. She gathered some eggs this morning, and it looked like she had a pretty good handful. You know, I seen at least 5 or 6 that she had. So I'm assuming there isn't going to be any, which is fine with me, because that dadgum hen is still in there setting. And like I say, she's not a friend of mine. Not a friend of mine. While I was standing here, I got 2 more pickles. Put them in the basket, and we'll go to the chicken house. We had a mite problem throughout the week in the chicken house. You know, it's just gonna happen. You got chickens, you're gonna have mites and stuff. And we had to do some spraying in there. So I'm gonna go in here and look, see what I can find. Hello? Any chickens in here? I see no chickens. I see no eggs. So that's good. Clouding up, we might get a shower. That would not bother me. Hello? Any chickens in here? Yes, we got 1 setting, 2 setting. You want me to get your eggs? No. How about you? Huh? You want me to get your eggs? No. No. They don't want me bothering them. I speak chicken. I speak a little chickenese, and they said they really didn't want me messing with them, so we're not gonna mess with them. I think that's where we're gonna end this. Can't think of anything else to show you. Nothing's really changed a whole lot. You know, I would say that the garden is about done as far as producing stuff, but in all actuality, things are still pretty green. Kim's pulled a lot of stuff and replanted some stuff, and it's still feeding us. Still feeding us. So yeah, we're gonna call that a day, and may try to cut that watermelon here in a little bit, and I may add it to this video. If not, I may add it, you know, a much shorter video. So I hope y'all have a great day, and enjoy your family, your friends, and we'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye-bye. Okay, so I'm back. This is a baby bush dwarf watermelon that was bought. The seed was bought from Baker Creek, which is what my wife informed me of. I didn't just know that. I actually had to read it. That's what that's for. But I want it's probably not going to be ripe, but I wanted to pick it because the vines are starting to die anyway. So we're going to go ahead and try to pop this peckerwood open and see. I'll say this, it cut awful easy. Y'all ready for this? Dun 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 dun. You know, I don't know. I do not know. It actually looks overripe. I believe I should have picked it last week. It's good. It's really sweet. But I'm not sure that it's not a little bit overripe. So, there you go. That is how you know when to pick a watermelon. You just guess at it. There's too much math involved with keeping up with how many days it's been planted. You just guess at it, you cut it, and it's either ripe or not ripe or overripe. You got 3 choices there, and looks like we hit the 3rd choice. So that's where we're going to end that, y'all. Have a great day. Remember to pick your watermelons before they get overripe, and pick your watermelons after they are ripe, whatever that means. Anyway, have a good day. We'll catch y'all in the next video.